Oh, good Charlie Brown grief. What is up, my McSuckers? Dude, I'm having a bad start. I won't lie. I had someone give me some road rage. That's tainted my mood. Made me an entire taint. And then the real big deal is that I recorded this. I recorded an awesome video. Rather exceptional. I recorded a really good video earlier. But camera problems again. And so I didn't record any of the audio and it was useless. Something exceptional happened. I did a chick pickup move because I thought it'd be fun, and I explained the whole thing, and it was fun. Right up to a McChick. Obviously, she didn't say yes, but it was entertaining, and now that's gone. It's all gone. All that exceptional stuff. So now it's discouraging, but what do you got to do? I was like, well, there's nothing to it, but to do it, I got to go out and ride again. My knees are freaking killing me. So here we go. Again, as you can see, I'm on the freaking Duke. That is a good story. That picked up my spirits, and if I can just hone in on that, I can be happy once again. So I'll tell you what happened here. I've been complaining about this bike for the past 2 weeks. I lost my key. It's a wireless key. It was in my pocket, very much like I was wearing now. I was squidding, and it flew out, gone forever. Can't start my bike. So sad. And then I was like, well, I have a spare key. It has this little thing. And I tried putting it like everywhere around where I thought the sensor might be to start. It didn't work. And then my shop called and said, oh, there's no fob in there. Your spare key can't start your bike. You have to wait until your new one comes in, which is going to take 6 weeks. And I was like, so sad. And then I got a random message on Instagram from somebody, and I shouted him out because he said, bro, take that and put it right there. Like he showed, like perfectly like that. And I did it, and it freaking worked, and it made me so happy I could ride my bike again. The reason it's so special is because, well, I was really bummed that I wasn't going to get to ride this bike for, 6 weeks, and 6 weeks time the good weather will be gone, but I got it back, and guess what today is? The one good weather day out of, well, the past 2 weeks. It's been below 50, it's been super humid and foggy. Today, it is super humid, but it's 80-something and sunny. And I should say, as compared to this morning or earlier today when I rode, it's way less humid now. It's actually better weather later today than it was when I did this whole video earlier today, which, again, I'm trying to think about that. It was exceptionally a good video. It's all gone. I gotta try to remember I can't show you everything that was there, but I gotta recount some of the story details for this recording, which should be working this time. My bike is set up for picking up McChicks. I have my spare small helmet strapped right here, which you can't see, and I have the passenger seat, and I have the rear pegs on, all that ugly looking stuff that makes the bike compatible. So that's that. Oh, what was I gonna say? I guess it was about my helmet. So I've also been complaining about my camera will just stop recording. It has something to do with the external power source it's connected to, which is always frustrating when that stops working correctly because it's really hard to diagnose. There's like 5 different parts. There used to be 6 different parts. So if something's not working, you don't know what it is unless you basically just buy a new part and put it in and hope it fixes it. So it really sucks. Anyway, I thought, well, the one part I can replace besides like basically the whole camera is the power cable. Not a big deal. But the other thing was that Ruroc sent me this, I don't know if you can see it, this camera mount. It's form-fitted. I can't even feel it. It's a form-fitted piece that goes in the chin, which is perfect. And I was like, I want to use that. But in order to use that, I got to get a new helmet because the one I had like this janky JB Weld system and it wouldn't have worked. So I had a new helmet. I moved all of my stuff onto this brand new Ruroc Atlas 2.0 large. It's the exact same helmet I was using. It's just a new one. So I took all these cool fun things and I put the camera mount on there, and instead of running the cables into the chin vent, instead of putting the cables into the chin vent, now they kind of just drop, or they right here, they drop down and they go up. Oh, I'm sorry, and then they go up in the chin curtain. So I don't know if it's cleaner. It's definitely not messier. On the inside of the helmet, it is cleaner because now, instead of the cables running right into my mouth, now they're like perfectly neatly tucked away. It's very nice. And they also sent me some vent plugs. This chin mount for cameras and the vent plugs, I don't know if they're out yet or if I got them early. Honestly, I don't know. But I was so happy to get them. So there are these chin plugs that go in like, where is this crap? I have to feel what my helmet is. There's the vents here. Unfortunately, on my Venator setup, the vents are basically blocked off anyway. But they sent plugs that go in there. I'm like, that's freaking perfect. We've been griping about being able to close those vents for forever, and just in time because the weather's about to be cold. So those are awesome. but this helmet, the way it is, yeah, this is running good. It hasn't stopped recording mysteriously yet, but the audio will mysteriously not record. That does happen sometimes, and when that happens, my recordings are also completely wasted. So new helmet-ish, new camera setup, better. It's good, doctor. Here's the procedure. Here's what happened. I recorded earlier today. I said I've already decided to myself that if I see a McChick, I'm gonna look at her and go, something like that. Something like that. You know what it is, hopefully. It's Fred, one of the Weasley twins from Harry Potter Goblet of Fire, asking some go to the ball. It's freaking great. I was like, I'm going to do that. And I did it. Didn't think it'd work. It didn't, but it was still fun. And that reaction, she obviously thought was funny. That reaction's gone for all time, so I just thought it would be worth telling you about it rather than you not knowing about it at all. Something I would like to do is plug the listening show. I kind of talked about it mostly last week, but me and my best friend started a podcast. We're very excited about it. If you want to listen to me and or him, and you want to have something to chill to or possibly laugh at, you can check out the YouTube channel. Hopefully I'll remember to link it here on the description of this video. If not, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's kind of right there. But we have a YouTube, and we're also up on all of the we're also up on all the audio things. So Spotify, Google Music, Apple Music, all that stuff. We're there. But if you want to find us and get a start, we're over there. So check that out if you'd like to, please. That's good news. That's all I'm saying. The end. Oh, I knew I forgot something. It's flying back here, but I was like, if I'm gonna go squidding again with my spare key, I gotta take a precaution. I was like, I gotta actually attach it to something. So amongst my Ruroc goodies, I also got a lanyard. I'm like, that's perfect. So now the key is attached to my lanyard, and now it can't fly out of my pocket. So that's how I'm gonna, if I'm squidding, I'm gonna wear it like this, just to make sure it doesn't fall out of my pocket again. Otherwise, if I'm wearing gear, then I have like a zipper pouch for it, and that's all good. But for now, lanyard. Yeah, I remember I was saying that I think we're gonna have good-ish weather next month in November. We're like late October now. I think November will have some good days. I think we will. But I think November is it. I think once December hits, we'll be lucky to get 1 or 2 good days. But we basically, I think, in Kansas got, whoa, like a little piece of hay. We got like 1 more good month of riding left. I'm literally taking the exact same route I did when I recorded earlier today. That was like an hour and a half of riding, maybe 2 hours. Right up here, I saw some McChick on an R6. I'm pretty darn sure it was an R6, like the one I used to have. I think it was purple. I don't know, it happened so quick, but it's definitely a McChick. Otherwise, that guy looked fine. His bike is the tits. Oh yeah, that was something else I was talking about. So I'm less conscious of it now. But when I was riding earlier today, the whole time, I was just wary of and thinking about the tires and the ground, and then I might slip at any moment. I have to be extra careful because the car has given me, the Mustang has given me this mentality of being prepared for no traction. So aside from it, the tires being bald, the tires are just bald. They bald so quick. This is my second set of tires. Just like the first set, it has 4,000 miles on them. They're just bald. They just, apparently the Mustang just eats tires, whatever. Aside from them being bald, it's wet outside usually, which is the main factor. Wet, bald, thirdly, it's cold. So all those three things combined, even with traction control on, that Mustang slides like a puck on ice. It is so bad. Now, fortunately, I think it's fun. You can just slide at any moment. Now, if someone else drove my car and said that thing is scary, I'd be like, you're not wrong. It's really dangerous and bad, which is funny. Anyway, the reason I thought to say it is because earlier when I was on the bike, I still had that mentality of like, oh, I can't just hit the ignition because it'll just slide out, or I gotta turn really slowly because I might just start to drift. It literally is so bad. Yeah, so the situation with the car is the same, except I guess I'm closer now to ordering a new set of new and cheap wheels and new tires to put on the car. Once I order those and have those put on, then I will have the nice carbon fiber ones taken off of my GT350R, and I will be ready to sell those. I'll have 5 of those. One of those is brand new. Still need to sell them. Obviously can't sell them yet until I get different wheels in the car, but once I sell those wheels, then I can use those monies to fix the Jeep. I'm really hoping, man, I can get this done before not too long, because I really want to have my Jeep. Of all seasons, the winter is probably the most important one to have it for. Anyway, still waiting on parts for that. I haven't thought of anything else to say. So I guess that's it. This video sucked compared to the one I recorded earlier today. I'm sorry. Hopefully this one recorded, and I'll take it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next week. Bye.